You are watching
Trinity Episcopal School Production Network. TESPN.
Hey, I'm here interviewing varsity field hockey seniors today on Media Day. I'm just going to be asking them some questions. So first off, what are some team goals you guys are excited for this season?
One thing I want for the team is to have a super good chemistry like we did last year.
Following off of LG, I think we really need to operate as one on the field.
Yeah, probably like winning LIS again.
Yeah, definitely winning LIS and having good team chemistry.
Winning LIS and advancing to the state championship game. All right, perfect. Who is like one past player that you guys like really like look up to or like try to like base your game off of?
I really look up to Carson Beatty and Shepard Ramsey.
I would say Carson, Beatty, and Alexa Murphy.
I would say Alexa Murphy and Kendall Fleet.
I would say Darcy Kapsinas and Carson Beatty.
And mine's Carson Beatty and Ava Benson. All right, perfect. What is like one team or like game you're like really excited for this year that you like just like really want to be and that you're just like excited that the team gets to play against?
I really want to play collegiate and NA.
Same, collegiate and NA.
Yeah, I'm really excited to play collegiate.
Yeah, Norfolk Academy.
Collegiate. Okay, cool. So last question, are there any like younger players that you think are like really like inspiring and that like have really good potential for this year that like have impressed you so far?
I think Olivia Francis has looked super good recently.
I think Mackie Logan has an amazing drive on the field.
Yeah, I think Mackie too.
Ainsley Jones.
And Mackie Logan. All right, cool. Thanks for watching.
Welcome to TESPN Media Day. It is field hockey. LIS champions coming back this year in 2025, hopefully just as strong as ever. We have Coach Margie Sneed and Annie Sneed and Rosita, all Trinity alums, all field hockey lifers here at the school, and I know they're excited to talk about this season. Coach Sneed, you do an incredible job every year framing it as a new year. No matter what you accomplished the year before, it's always a fresh start, 0-0 record, and usually you have some catchy slogan that we can all get behind. What is it this year?
Well, this year the long version is getting gritty with it, but short it is grit. This is a team that has always brought to the field poise, purpose, skill, and tactical knowledge. We have kids that play hockey year-round. I don't get to take credit for that. It's their hard work. What we want to do each and every day into our pretty passes, our well-paced balls, and our high hockey IQ is grit. That extra uncoachable piece that each one of them will bring to the table that will be a difference maker each and every game that we play.
So you always challenge yourself with one of the toughest schedules in the state. The LIS has great depth. Of course, collegiate, St. Catherine's, St. Anne's. And then we always play Norfolk Academy at least once, some years twice, as well as a smattering of the top public schools in the area. So, of course, as a coach, you don't have the luxury of just circling one or two games, but could you just speak in general about like what challenges the schedule presents this season?
Well, we start the year with a little bit of activity on the grass, which is unusual, but we'll have a play day and an away game that's grass-based, and then we transition immediately into turf games down in Virginia Beach at the Sportsplex. We always get to draw from a wide range of competition down there. This year it will be public school opportunities. We have been scheduled with Grafton, Cox, Kellam. It looks like our big game will be Saturday at 1:30 against Kellam High School, a very talented, big public school from the Virginia Beach area. One thing new to the schedule, but it's bringing back something old. We used to start every season with Trinity Invitational here. It was before school started for a lot of the public schools and the week school started for a lot of the independent schools. We've moved it deeper into September, but we have 6 or 7 teams that are coming to the Invitational Tournament, and we have an opportunity here to play Cox at home and then Paul the Six from Northern Virginia. So both super talented programs with a history and experience. It'll be a wonderful opportunity early in the season to play people that aren't regularly in the lineup.
And what's the date for that?
That is Friday the 19th and Saturday the 20th. Come and watch a lot of good field hockey, not just Trinity, but independent schools and public schools from all over the state.
And how much does that event cost? What's the admission charge?
That would be free because you're coming here to Trinity. It's all about the field hockey. So come and put a couple dollars in your pocket or have a Venmo. so that you can get something from the concession stand.
All right, that sounds awesome. I'm putting that on my calendar. Annie, let me ask you a question. Class of 2016, you really created a foundation for a legacy of LIS and state championships that has continued since your time here. Let me ask you this, though, now that you're involved on the coaching side, not just at Trinity, but with the Relentless Club that you are helping run and really changing the whole landscape of hockey in Virginia and the South, for that matter. But in the 9 or so years since you graduated, what's changed the most about this sport? Is it more year round? Is it more the indoor stuff in the winter? I don't know. I'm just grasping at straws. You tell me, what has changed since you were wearing the green and blue as an athlete?
I would definitely say a lot more of the public schools have kids that are playing year-round, so the talent across the area is definitely better. There's less of a gap in between, but it's also made all the LAS schools really good, so it's a lot of fun to see that the teams are still really competitive, and you never know who's going to win a given game, which is fun.
Well, and it just struck me as I look out there, you played all your home games on grass, as well as probably most away games, and now, of course, we have turf, and several other schools have added it as well. Me being still, I'm trying, but not an expert in the sport, can you talk about the difference between playing on grass, as Coach Sneed mentioned, versus playing on the turf?
The turf just makes everything a lot quicker, a lot smoother. It's a little bit easier to tell what's going to happen. A lot of times you'll find a hidden ghost hole in the grass, or you might find grass that's up to your knees, and it's a little bit hard to get the ball moving. So I think the pace of play increases when you're on the turf, and you're able to see us stringing some more passes together and trying out some different skills like sweeps or some more 3D skills that are a little bit easier to get off on the turf. So yeah, I'm definitely jealous of the turf, but it's fun to come back and hit some balls on the keepers. So.
I bet they love when you start hitting balls at them. All right, you mentioned pace. We probably need to get this thing moving along here with a number of teams waiting. But Coach Sneed, I have to ask you, you and I have talked about this many times, that so frequently when you're coaching a varsity sport, that as a coach, your enjoyment of the season is often directly proportional to your senior leadership. We just spoke with 5 seniors who are all in their 4th year at least of varsity competition here. Of course, it's still early in the season, but what are you looking for from those senior leaders, and how's that part going so far?
Oh my gosh, it's been great. This group of seniors started off this process in the month of May. We met, talked about their individual type of leadership styles that they're bringing to the table, things that they know are in their backpack every single day, strengths that they're bringing that are going to make us, the sum of our parts are definitely better than the individuals. And that was great, kind of in a self-assessment for them. And they also talked about sort of their weaknesses, things that over the summer they wanted to build on so that they could come in as a really strong leadership group. So it's sort of the Titan Leadership Council of the field hockey team is a broad range of seniors outside of the 5 that have been here for 4 years. We have kids that walk the hallways and the field with a sense of leadership that the entire school recognizes, and that just raises the level of everything for the field hockey program. So we're blessed with club leaders, SGA leaders, really kids that the student athlete portion of it, both sides of that equation are equally as strong. And the younger players feel that. We haven't had to toe the line as coaches with bringing the energy, bringing the momentum, setting the tone, because they're already doing that. And they do that day to day. They definitely walk the walk so that we're not just doing all the talking. I love that about them.
100%. Well, there's a standard in this program that started well over a decade ago and continues year in, year out. It's just remarkable to watch and gives all of us Titans pride. Cannot wait to see what field hockey does out on the field this year. We know it's going to be great. And thank you all so much for joining us. Sorry, Rosita, I wanted to ask you a question, but running out of time. But thank you all for joining us. Good luck this season.
Go Titans!